All right, now to some breaking news. A major lead in the search for missing jetliner MH370.
A piece of debris that's believed to be part of a wing belonging to a Boeing 777 was found on Reunion Island, which is east of Madagascar.
Experts say there's a strong possibility that it is from MH370, the plane that disappeared in March of last year. Mark Rosenker joins us now. Mark, thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
So what kind of clues could we find on this wing, potentially?
This could be an absolute striking find. This is very, very important. It really begins the forensic aspect of this investigation. Heretofore, we've had nothing. But first, before our exuberance gets too far ahead, we must confirm that it is a piece from a 777.
You know, the Australian investigators thought the plane went down south of Sumatra. Why were they so wrong? Or is it just the currents that have taken it from the search area?
The Australians still believe, based on the calculations that they have made from the Inmarsat satellite pings, that where they are searching is exactly where the main body of this aircraft is on the seafloor. What we may have here is some of the parts getting caught up in the currents, getting caught up in the weathered patterns, and ultimately being thrown onto the beach at Reunion Island.
Well, tell us a little bit more details about the currents and how they play a role in getting from point A to point B there on that map.
Well, there are circular currents, and in fact, what we have seen before is if you find one part, historically, when you find a part in this type of investigation, you will find other parts in the surrounding area. So at this point, they're also going to be looking very carefully in that area around Reunion Island. But that is not going to stop the main search, which in fact is still down at the southern end of the Indian Ocean.
Mark, how long does it take for them to identify whether this piece of the plane is from MH370? Do you feel that they probably already know, they're just waiting to release the information to the families?
Well, what they've been looking at so far are photographs. So they've done photographic analysis. Experts have looked at it. The Boeing folks have looked at it and have signaled that they think that this is a piece from a 777. The one thing we're concerned about is there were two other accidents in years before, one in 06, one in 09.
Same type of plane?
Not the same type of plane, but a very large type of commercial aircraft. Therefore, you could have parts that may look similar. This piece is going to be sent to Toulouse, France. The BEA, which is the French version of the NTSB, is going to be looking at it very carefully. Other people will be looking also. The Boeing people will be sending folks. The NTSB may send a structures person. We have people from the AAIB, which is the British version of the NTSB. All of these folks are coming together to look at this part. It's going to reveal a lot of clues. If, in fact, it is a piece from the 777, they're going to be looking carefully at the metal. What is it going to share with us? Is it crumpled? Is it torn? Is it pockmarked? Is it charred? All of those questions are going to be answered, and that will give us the first actual step forward in a forensic investigation.
But Mark, we're talking about 16 months have gone by already. So when you're looking at those types of clues, how does that time, that amount of time, affect their efforts to uncover more clues?
We had nothing before. This is huge if it is the piece from the 777. So with that said, I think we're going to have an opportunity, if this is confirmed, to tell us where this airplane is.
And Mark, you've headed up many investigations in the past. This at least gives the families, those who've been suffering for so long, trying to understand what may have happened to their loved ones. Does this give them at least a shred of hope that at least they'll know what happened?
If this is confirmed, Vlad, this is the beginning of understanding what happened. So many questions out there. Was it human intervention? Was it a catastrophic failure? A catastrophic accident? All of these questions will begin to become answered when we really are able to confirm that this is a piece from the 777.
All right, Mark Rosenker, thank you so much for stopping by.
Anytime.